your host, Nicholas Gagnon. Thank you for joining me today here on March 25th. Plugging along here. Now we are officially in spring. I haven't spoke to you since before that. Had a lot going on back here in Panama now in front of my favorite wall. What is your goal? I don't know if you're looking at this wall and you're reading some of it during this podcast, if that doesn't inspire you to start writing down some of your own goals and start working towards them. I'm not sure what else I can do for you because whenever I look at these goals behind me, I certainly get more motivated, inspired to do some more, stay focused, and also recalibrate. So that's what I want to speak with you today about recalibrating your mind, recalibrating your actions, recalibrating your direction. So, starting with your mind, recalibrating your mind. So, we have so much going on upstairs every single day. And like I always say, it's a battle between the ears. A lot of negative thoughts coming in. It's a fight. It's a battle every single day where we have to push out the negative thoughts to allow those positive thoughts to come in and actually take hold of our mind. There's actually, I say positive thoughts. It's a guy that lives close by. He's the ex-water president here in Panama, and he drove by. And he's got this, I don't know. It's got to be like a 1980 something red wagon. Yeah, I don't know what kind of car it is, but he doesn't have a license plate because he only drives in the village. But he taxis around from the top of the hill, of the top of the hill, to get the bus to where he goes to work and then back to his house. And he's been taxiing people back and forth. And he's always, whenever he drives by, he's like, "Hey, Nico, Nico!" And one thing I noticed was every single day, no matter whenever I've ever seen him or spoke to him, he always has a smile on his face. I've never seen this guy pissed off at anything. At anything. He's always happy. And and I mentioned it to my daughter and her friend, and like, yeah, Juan is always happy. He's I've never seen him mad before either. So um that's I don't know if I could ever get there. I don't know if you could ever get there. But to that point is recalibrating your mind. So pushing out all those negative thoughts and allowing the positive ones to seep in to your mind to kind of take hold and to allow you to be happy, right? I mean, that's to be joyful, be happy. That is not something that, from my point of view, from my experience, something to have to hold on to forever. I mean, life is just a roller coaster, and you're gonna have those ups and downs. You have all these emotions, and you're not gonna be able to hold on to that pure moment of joy and bliss forever. However, when you do capture that, it's important to you know live in that moment as long as possible and cherish those moments and seconds as long as possible because you don't know how long you're going to have those. You don't know how long that's going to be there for you every single day or even in the future, right? Um, so recalibrating your mind, one, right? Always got to push them out, push out the negative thoughts. A lot of negative ones come in, and sometimes the best thing to do to help you to get there is actually exercise. Do a little bit more exercise. Keep the body flowing, keep the body moving, and now allow yourself to kind of feel a little better about yourself. Think a little more clearly. Like today, I woke up. I know it's 8 o'clock where you are because you have daylight savings times, but I woke up here at 6 o'clock for the 7 o'clock here in Panama. Got back at it with my exercise of push-ups. I never stopped the push-ups in my time away from you. I never stopped those push-ups, but the exercise, I was not able to do it. I was too busy doing some other things around here, getting some things ready early on in the morning. But those push-ups, every single day, can't stop those, right? So that's one thing that I need to do to kind of start my day, which I've expressed to you before. So you are well aware of what my morning routine is. So it's important to get that morning routine. It's important to keep moving forward um, with what you got to do. So recalibrating your mind, recalibrating your actions. recalibrating your actions. So, what are you doing today that you know you probably shouldn't be doing? You know, it's not going to serve you. It's not going. It doesn't serve any purpose. It doesn't help you to get. Doesn't help you to move towards your goals and dreams. It doesn't help you to get better. It serves no purpose. I mean, if you want, if yeah, sometimes yeah, we all deserve a day off of relaxation and enjoyment, right? But if your majority of your days are filled with laziness, with substances, with um, just withering away, just wasting away too much screen time, just sitting on the couch, just doing absolutely nothing productive, you know, that's not what you were here for. That's not what I'm here for. Um, I think you really have sometimes you have to take a step back and realize how lucky you really have it in life. And I did that again yesterday. Um, I've been working on some septic tanks outside and a lot of hard work. And for like the first 2 days, I was working, moving dirt, digging um, a lot. And I had this local and indigenous kid. He's probably maybe around 20 or so, but he's my neighbor. He's renting an apartment close by. I think a small little house. When I say house, I mean I'm talking about like 2 rooms, for like $50 a month, something ridiculous like that. And he told me he worked. Thankfully, he saw me working and he asked me to come by if I need some help. I said, "Yeah, come by." He looked. I looked around. I had a lot of dirt to move. Yeah, you're gonna come by, buddy. So he came by and he helped me out a lot. And he told me I was wanting to know if I could hire him, once a week, twice a week, or something like that. And he was telling me he was getting kicked out of the apartment for whatever reason, and he was not going to be here for the rest of the month. And I'm just looking at him and I'm thinking to myself, man, this kid's with his young wife or young girlfriend, and he's working his ass off, And here, the rate, for someone who works in the farm or in the fields or whatever, is probably less than what I pay him, but $15 a day I pay him. $15 a day. And that's more than what I think he gets from other people. So when I told him this, his face kind of lit up like he was happy. Because I don't think he gets $15 a day when he works. Right. So if you think about that, and when I say that, like, should I feel bad saying I pay someone $15 a day? Because when that's the going rate, So, and now that he's going to be getting kicked out, if it's evicted from his place for whatever reason, I don't know. I think the woman's just crazy. But I think to myself, oh man, this kid works so hard. How's he ever gonna get to where he wants to be in life, making that kind of wage? You know, not now. I mean, he might have to move back to where his family lives, maybe an hour away. How's he gonna find a place, where he can settle? How can he ever get ahead? You know, and in the Western world, they expanded the credit for everyone. They expanded credit for all of us to live beyond our means. So we will become in debt and we become slaves to our debt and slaves to the system and slaves to the government. And it's easy to fall into that trap because, as we're consumers first, right? We consume everything in our path, whether it's food or just purchasing anything, right? So um, I just thought to myself, man, if I was ever in his shoes or people are in his shoes, like that'd be tough. Now, life is tough wherever you are. Life can be very tough. Life can be extremely difficult wherever you are. So, but when I look at that situation, I think to myself, man, this kid's a hard worker. I want to hire him more. I want him to work with me. But he's got to go because for whatever reason. And it's like, we don't realize how lucky we have it. We don't realize some of you have already hit the lottery. You've already hit the lottery in the cosmos of this world. I've already hit the lottery in the cosmos. I've hit it more than once. Not in the monetary sense. I've hit it in the life sense, where I realized I was able to take advantage of the system in a sense, the world around me in a sense, but I was able to try to live my life to the fullest. And by doing that, giving all that I had and going for it, I was awarded with my best friend, my wife. I was awarded with two more beautiful children. So you have to go for it. You have to keep moving forward. You have to do the things you love no matter what. You have to be passionate about something. You have to find your, if you're not passionate about something, find your passion. Go for your passion. Live for your passion. Because you don't know how much time you have left in this earth. You do not know how many more sunsets and sunrises you have. This is your one and only life here. And when I tell you, no matter how horrible your circumstances may be, no matter where you are, especially if you're in the Western world, you've already hit the lottery. You've already hit that goddamn lottery. Now, most people, when they win the lottery, right? Isn't there like some ridiculous, stat where when people hit the lottery, they win a bunch of millions of dollars? Like these random people across the United States, they end up like wasting it away. They ended up like losing it, becoming addicts, or just becoming complete fuck ups with the money, destroying their lives with it. So in a sense, like you are who you are, no matter how much money you have and how much money you don't have. If you have a lot of money, you're gonna become even more who you already are. If you don't have enough money, you're gonna be who you are. You've already hit the lottery. So you just need to recalibrate your mind, your actions, and your direction now. You already have this gift, this beautiful gift that was given to you. Don't waste it. Please don't waste it. At the end of the month, I'll be turning 41. And I keep telling myself that's young, you're still young. But I know I'm almost halfway there. I gotta live to 100. Why not? I gotta see how crazy this world can get in the next 60 years. Why not? That's a goal. But I know each day goes by, I'm never getting that day back. Each moment that goes by, I'm never getting that moment back. Each day I don't spend with my oldest daughter, I never get that day back. That's why I built this place. She was my why. Find your why. Recalibrate your mind if you have to find your why. That power, that 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 thing that is just so powerful that no matter what happens to you, you can clench onto that and it can pull you out of the depths of despair, of depression, of that monotonous life that you are currently living. Give you a reason, give you some inspiration to move forward, to keep fighting for something greater than yourself. Recalibrate your mind, and that will morph into your actions, doing the right thing every single day for yourself, and then for others along the way. Recalibrate your actions every single day. Get into that routine, build the structure that you need to succeed, to become better, become more disciplined, to fight for what you actually want in this life. Because, like I said, you've already hit that lottery. You might not realize it, but I guarantee you, you have hit the lottery. You got to cash in that lottery ticket. So, I also want to talk to you about recalibrating your direction. So, if you recalibrated your mind, Now you've already started to recalibrate your actions. Now it's easy. Your direction becomes so much easier. You've already recalibrated your direction. So now that you've recalibrated your direction, you're going in the right path. You're on the right path. You're moving forward much more easily. You're moving forward with some purpose in life instead of just blowing in the wind a little bit, moving without a direction, no idea where you're going, no purpose, no sense of purpose of living, no sense of purpose of being productive. You're not bringing any benefit to this world, not impacting your community, not making impact on your family, not making impact in your life. These are things that you can do, no matter how old you are. You can leave a footprint wherever you are. You can be a positive influence for others around you, just because you don't think they're watching you. Maybe your employee, your colleagues, your employees, your students, your the players you're coaching, your family, your friends. Just because you don't think they're watching, you don't think they care what you're doing, but they do. Someone's always watching. For whatever reason, they probably have some opinion of you. They're probably making some form of judgment on you. That's just human nature. But if you're leading by example, if you're always doing the right thing, if you're always going an extra mile, one more minute, one more hour, one more day, coming back again and again without complaining, working your ass off, working longer than that person. David Goggins says it the best, right? Taking souls. When you see someone else getting tired, he hits it to another gear, right? When you see someone quitting, you go a little bit more. It's called taking souls, which I think is pretty powerful. So when you see someone quit on a job, when you see someone give up working towards something, and you step in and you move that needle a little bit more, you move that project a little bit farther, you make those extra 5, 10, 15 calls that someone doesn't want to make because they want to go home and party. You want to study a little bit more when that person's getting tired, they want to call it a day at the library. Taking souls. David Goggins got it right. So recalibrate your direction. Mind, action, direction. Mind, action, direction. If you recalibrate those things, I guarantee you're on the right path. I guarantee you will live your best life. You'll have that purpose. When it's all said and done, you'll be proud of yourself and you will leave a lasting legacy. But it starts with yourself. It starts with action. It starts with getting out of bed instead of hitting the snooze. It starts with discipline every single day. You can have it. You can string together 2 or 3 good days. You can string together 2 or 3 good days of exercising, of studying, of reading and writing, eating healthy, no more soda, no more beer. No more cigarettes. You can string together 2 or 3 good days, but what the hell is that? You fall right back into the trap. Because believe it or not, most products that are out there, most products that are out there in the marketplace for you to consume are meant to kill you. And that's a cold hard truth. Kill you slowly, bleed your bank account a little slowly while they make the profits in your demise. That's a cold hard truth. But if you get right with your health, with your mind, with your soul, with your actions and your direction, you'll lose the fear of everything. You'll live with a purpose. You'll understand where the chips fall, that you tried your hardest, you tried your best. Nothing else will matter. No one's opinions of you, judgment of others, because you got right with yourself. You got right up here. You got right in here. So it's up to you. So I want to thank you for joining me today here on the Conquering Hill Podcast and Morning Talk Show. You can find me currently this week at 8 a.m. live on my Facebook page and YouTube channel. Thank you for so much for spending time with me. Hopefully, I provide a little bit of inspiration and motivation for you. But I know that's going to wear off. So you have to kick it into that next gear. You have to find your why to keep moving forward, right? Thank you again. See you soon.